Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah and you're watching So Beauty Stuff. Today I'm just going to briefly demonstrate and review a couple of new products from YSL that I've received. I'm a little bit behind on reviewing the eyeshadow here because I had some real sore dry skin around my eyes, so I just didn't want to do any close-up eye makeup videos. But I did actually attempt to review this in a previous video when my eyes were quite sore. And I was wearing the iconic purple nail polish, which is absolutely gorgeous. I will see if I've got any of that footage. I'm also wearing on my nails the Lac Couture nail polish, for those of us that don't speak French beautifully. And it's this gorgeous colour. I really hope it picks up on camera if I sort of catch the light. It's a gorgeous deep purple colour, and it's got sort of like a shimmer running through it. And I did this first time I went to wear it, so I was trying to twist this lid, but this lid actually just lifts off to reveal an actual twisty lid with some grip on, which is brilliant. Nice. So I've put glitter on one of my fingers, MAC glitter in Fuchsia. So it's a combination of these two. I'm wearing today this eyeshadow palette. It's the Couture Palette Collector from YSL in Iconic Purple. Their fall 2018 collection. I mean, I don't know how well this colour is picking up on camera, but essentially these colours in here, they look very vibrant, and on the eye, personally for me, I felt a little bit like they all muddied together and just kind of made this like bruised brown kind of shade. Personally for me, this look didn't quite work how I would like it to. I tried following the instructions of one of sort of the real basic looks in here. So I put the colours where it told me to, and it didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. Like I said, I think this look is nice. It's a subtle enough colour, but when you look in quite closely and you can start to see some of the purples and the reds, it does almost look a little bit like I've got a black eye. That being said, I do really like some of these colours. I will use these again, but I won't use them all together. And this YSL Couture Collector Palette retails for $126, and it's been in stores since the 20th of August. Like I said, a little bit behind on this video. Next, I want to talk to you about the new foundation that's come out. This is the All Hours 2018 collection, so this has been available on counters from the 27th of August. I did only receive this a little bit more recently. So when I saw the foundation, it's in the shade Ivory. I was really not sure if this was going to be a little bit too pale for me, but as you can probably tell from my makeup today, it is actually a really perfect match. So a little bit about it. It does say on the packaging here, you can use it as a foundation, a concealer, for touch-ups on the go, or as a contour stick. I use this as my foundation and my concealer today. I think it's done a really great job of my under eyes. So the formula is described as a hybrid cream to powder texture that blends effortlessly into the skin. Buildable, medium to full coverage, non-cakey, weightless and comfortable velvet matte finish. When you first open it, it's got this gorgeous little Y in top, which I thought was really cute, which disappeared as soon as I put it on my face. But it was really, really nice and easy and soft to apply. You didn't have to put an awful lot of pressure on. You just painted it on and blended it in with a foundation brush. I used the XO Beauty Flat Face Kabuki brush. The cream to powder is actually a really, really great description of this, because obviously it is a cream, it goes on really easily, but it's not wet. When you're blending it in, it feels like it just melts into the skin. It blends really easily. I didn't have to spend an awful lot of time worrying about, lines or anything, and it was lovely and buildable. I could add to it, and I'm super impressed. I really wasn't sure how I'd feel about it. It's just this little stick. But I was able to do my foundation in minutes, and it's normally, something that takes a little bit longer, putting it on my face, making sure it's all blended in, then applying my concealer. This was so quick, and it's not sticky at all. I've only set with powder my under eyes and some of my more shiny areas. I'm gonna see how it wears. I will update at the end of this video. My first impression is that it's brilliant. Hi, so despite my promise of my video, I actually didn't do a check-in to let you know how the foundation had sat for the day, and it's now several days later. I have been wearing the foundation almost every single day, just to get a real good idea of what it's like. So that's why I look a little bit rough. I've been at work all day. But I do have some really good feedback on how I feel the foundation's working for me. So I really like the finish of the foundation. It says it's a velvet matte. which I would agree with. It's not massively dewy. You may be able to tell my skin's looking a little bit shiny, but that is deliberate. So I didn't powder my whole face today. I only powdered the key areas, and I used a cream bronzer and I used a cream highlighter because I wanted to keep my skin fairly dewy. So yeah, it's definitely not a dewy finish foundation, but it's not completely matte. So I think a velvet matte is quite a nice description for it. So areas of my face that I will probably have to think a bit more carefully about when I'm using this foundation is my nose. Now I do have a big old spot coming, so this wouldn't be an everyday thing, but I do now look a little bit like Rudolph. I can't completely blame that on the foundation because I've been touching my nose all day because it's itching and now it's really sore. I do have this with various foundations, but I do find that it's particularly worn off on this foundation, so I would probably put something like Professional on, something just to help with the shine, help to mattify a little bit and help to keep the foundation sticking. I have also noticed that it collects in my crease here. Again, this is common. Some of my other foundations do it, some of them don't, and I do have a particular primer I can put there to stop that from happening. Otherwise, I think it's really good. It does a really good job of covering up my redness. But overall, yep, I think it's really, really nice. I think it's lasted well. So it's now 20 to 6 and I've been wearing this since about 7 o'clock this morning. I will definitely be using this foundation again. I think it's really nice and it gets a thumbs up from me. Hopefully this has been a good review for you. Hopefully this gives you a good idea of whether you like the foundation. So this is the All Hours foundation stick and it is at $91. And to finish off the look today, I also wore my trusty Rouge Volute Shine. I forget what the name of this is. It was like deep red or something. Still loving this lipstick. This is one that I'll just chuck in my bag and just throw on because it's just like a really natural sort of glossy lip stain. It's not a sponsored review at all, but I have been sent these products for free. So trying to be as honest as possible with you about what I'm liking and what I'm not liking as much. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this review helpful. If you did, you can thumbs up my video and subscribe to my channel. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!